Okay, so today we're speaking about stop chasing or stop wanting acceptance and see what happens. Now, I think something that's important for everybody is to have good relationships, is to have people in your life that you can depend on. And if you are in business, people in your life that you can do business with. But a lot of times people wonder, why do I repel people? Why do I chase people away? Why do I push people away? And how can I get to a place where people come to me? Now, this is something very interesting that we're going to speak about today, because one thing we have to realize is your subconscious mind runs 95% of your life. And your subconscious mind doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you think you deserve. Now, if you don't believe that you deserve good relationships, if you don't believe that you deserve good business, what do? You start to become needy. You start to become insecure. You start to attach and you start to force. Now, what happens then is whatever you force, whatever you do out of need, you start to push away. Just think about when you go on a date with somebody and this person is needy, this person is pushy, this person is forceful. It pushes away. But this neediness and this force is not necessarily what you say or what you do. A lot of times it has to do with the atmosphere that you create. Now, something that I'm referring to today is what we call the law of reversed effect. Now, I'm going to read to you what this law is. The law of reversed effect is also known as the law of reversed effort or the backwards law. And it suggests that the greater the conscious effort, the less the subconscious response. In simpler terms, when people try too hard to achieve a goal, they might experience the opposite of what they want. Why? Because you're pushing from the conscious mind, and if you do that, subconsciously you believe you don't have it. And this is also important because people don't want to be controlled. And needy people and insecure people tend to control. So if you subconsciously believe you don't have something, if you subconsciously believe you don't deserve something, what you will start to do is you will start to control people, you will start to force out of need, and that pushes away. We can just think about people that phones you every single day from call centers and they want to sell something to you. It's not attractive, pushes you away because it comes from a place of need, it comes from a place of control. And this then eventually goes to people pleasing, because then you become somebody that other people want you to be so that you can be accepted, and you're not yourself. But what we have to realize, it is only when you are your true self that you will have a good influence on people and that you will attract the right people in your life. And this is why giving is such an important thing, because a person that pushes away is a person that needs the whole time. But a person that gives, a person that contributes, is the kind of person that will get the right people in their lives. So if you want business, for instance, the goal is not primarily to push your product on people, but the goal is primarily to let people understand how you and your product can benefit their lives. It's not something that you push on them, but it's something that they can see adds value to their life. So what happens now is if you understand this law, you understand that when I let go, then I go into flow. And I'm going to say that again. When I let go, then I get into flow. Letting go doesn't mean you don't work. Letting go doesn't mean you don't do what you need to do. But letting go means you do let go of the results. So you are just actually saying, I want to make a contribution in people's lives. I want to change people's lives in the positive way, whether they like me or not, whether they want me or not, whether they accept me or not. And that let go of control will cause flow. And that let go of control will cause people to come to you, and you don't have to force yourself on them. Lao Tzu said, when you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. Or we can say, everyone would like to be with you. Everyone would like to do business with you. So stop chasing acceptance. Stop forcing. Just be you the best way you can be it, and do what you can do the best way you can do it, and just watch what happens. A lot of this effort, a lot of this striving leads to overthinking. And when we overthink, when we ruminate everything, it can also have the opposite effect. And I want to end with this quote from Brené Brown. She said, "True belonging doesn't require us to change who we are. It requires us to be who we are. If we strive, if we force, if we control, we are acting outside of our nature. And as soon as we act outside of our nature, we start to push away. But if we start to accept ourselves, and subconsciously we believe that we are confident, we are good, we are acceptable, then other people will accept us, and other people will recognize it. And that is how you will eventually have a great effect." Thank you so much for watching this video, and we are excited to see you in our following ones. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share. See you guys soon again.